Hello everyone, normally I don't really make videos in English. I'm from Belgium and I make Dutch YouTube videos because I feel more comfortable when I'm talking my own language. I've had an English one before, I'm uploading this on my English one probably, but I don't really make videos anymore. Normally only like when I'm making like videos that aren't really on my Dutch channel to place but more here, like this one. In this one I want to talk about something in particular. I've seen a lot of videos coming by from American for the most, also some of the UK, talking about Kylie Cosmetics, Colourpop, the whole thing, whole drama, whole scam, whatever. And after Colourpop it went to the KG Majesty drama and it goes on and on and on. And I want to have a bit of my say on it as well, so that's what I'm gonna do in this video. If you wanna know my opinion about everything, keep watching. And if you don't wanna hear my opinion or you don't care about Kylie or anything like this, then you can now leave the video. First of all, I want to say sorry for the lighting because it's evening already, but I don't know why, but I felt like now I want to make this video. Don't know why I didn't do it before, but I'm gonna do it now. I'm someone that has a lot of Colourpop, but also a lot of Kylie products. And so I think I can give my opinion about this whole situation in the first place. But also I'm not a Kylie Jenner fan, never been, and I don't really am. I've always watched the Kardashians and I found them funny and stuff, so I've never hated the Kardashians, but I never like defended them or something. Like only when they are in their rights I will defend them, of course, because then they deserve me to defend them, but you know, they can defend themselves, let's be honest, so they don't really need it. And sometimes they do wrong things, sometimes they do good things. So that was my boyfriend sneezing, sorry. So in that case, I'm not a Kardashian hater. I'm not a fan of the Kardashians from Kylie Jenner, but I do like their series to watch when I have nothing better to do, actually, and I find them funny. I'm someone that wanted a lip kit, but when it came out and it sold out every few minutes, I was like, I'm going to wait for it. It's not expensive, but at that time I didn't have the money for it, so I was like, I'm going to wait for it, I'm going to pass up on it, blah blah blah. Then I saw a girl on Facebook, she had 2 colours delivered wrong or something, so I was like, oh, I want to get them over from you. I only had to pay, I think, the cost she paid for shipping to Belgium, so she didn't ask me for the custom charge she was charged, so just the lip kits and the shipping she wanted to get back. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So I got my first lip kits to test out before I was like planning to buy more. But at that time I was saving to buy them myself, and I think they were at that time they were like 8 or 6 shades out, only lip kits. And so first tested the ones I bought from that person, and actually for me they worked so well. I could eat with them, they wouldn't come off. If I would take them off in the evening, they would come off only with oil-based stuff easily. They are so hard to come off, but it's so nice when you have a long day and you can just put it on in the morning and you come home and it's still on, it's still there. That was something that I find very easy, and it's like something I can trust, if you know what I mean. Like I can put it on in the morning and be sure it will be still looking fine when I'm coming home, or when I've had food and I don't have the thing like the liquid with me. That was where I kind of fell in love with the product, and where I was like, I'm going to order the other shades because this is my favorite liquid lipstick. Like I've tried Colourpop at the moment and I have it in my stash, quite a few of them, and I've had other liquids. I have so many different liquid lipsticks in my stash, or used, like not in my possession but like used ones, that I do like know that they work the best for me. And because they work the best for me, I find they're worth the $29, because it's not that much, to be honest. And I'm someone that is a lip liner girl, so I will always go to MAC, get a lipstick, and most of them ask if there's a lip liner that matches it. Like if I plan to only get a lipstick, I won't get the lip liner, but I probably will get something that fits it later in a drugstore option or something. So I'm always been a lip liner girl. I like to apply the lip liner first and then the lipstick, always has been. So for me the lip kit is not bad at $29. It comes with a liquid and a lip liner that I will always use. So for me it's not a bad deal, and now you can get them separately anyway, but for me it was just the best liquid on the market that worked the best for me. So I fell in love with the product, not with Kylie Jenner, like the person. And I saw a lot of, it was before the whole Colourpop thing got big, but then it got exposed and everything like that. But I'm like, okay, it can have the same ingredients, even though I think Kylie has less in it, Colourpop more. And I think sometimes they think how richer the product is, but sometimes it makes the product cheaper, worse. So it can be the other way around. And I know it's getting made in the same fabric, so we can't like say it's not true. But I don't think Colourpop and Kylie are somewhere the same formula, not at all, not for me. Not for me. Some say Colourpop is less drying. For me, Colourpop is way more drying. Some say Colourpop lasts as long. For me, Colourpop doesn't last as long. So for me, Kylie Lip Kit is better than Colourpop, and I love Colourpop and I like that they're budget, but I find the price difference is worth it. Like for Kylie, I pay almost $10 more, but it's worth that $10 more for me. I get it if it's not for other people, but like I want to get my opinion out there that for me it doesn't compare to Colourpop. Like I know where they're getting from because it's made in the same company kind of, and maybe she's got help from them in the beginning, but for me they're not the same formulas. The new one might look more like it because it's more liquidy, less moussey, but still doesn't compare to it, not at all for me. So that's my personal opinion. The customer service didn't really do their job in the beginning when people got like wrong deliveries and mixed up stuff, and that's something I can't talk good about it. I mean, if you're rich as her when you start a company where you know it's gonna be like hyped up and a big success, you should be ready for this. Like you should know better, and you should have like a bigger crew so if you can reply to everyone in like at least 2 days or something, you know, and you can like and do something for them. Like no, we can't like send you the right stuff or something. No, the customer service has to change. It can do better. It's not good enough, especially not for, you know, a brand of her. The thing is, what I think, it's not like Kylie doesn't do it on purpose. Kylie does really care, I think. She does care what she puts on the market, because we've seen is like liquid lipsticks are actually good. Most people will say that. Not all of them, but most people will say it. Most people that are hating on her are just hating because they can't stand Kardashians or Jenners. And I'm like, how neutral is your opinion then? Because I don't get it. Like, then you don't know better, you know? Some people just want to bash her off, it looks like, and I don't get it. I just don't get it. But I do get when people like complain about her customer service, because that is really something she has to like improve. But I think she knows that, and I hope she makes work of that. Even it should have been thought about that before. But you know, people make mistakes. Even she apparently in her team, because she won't do it on herself, I think. So, but that's the thing I won't defend her in, because that is a serious problem. Then we have like the products that were half filled. Kind of have like a bad product or like a bad batch of the product. But my products have always been all not empty, all full, all alright, all worked great. So I can't complain about that, but I do get that people get mad about it. Like, of course, if you pay for it, you get like a half bottle filled. It's not nice. So that's where the customer service should be improved, and they should send you a new one. Like, that's something they should do. But it's not something that the company really can do about it, because such things happen. But when you're like known, you will get bashed from it. When you're less known, you won't get that many like public like comments on it. But she does, so of course. But I hope they're gonna change their return policy and stuff like that, and that they will like actually help the people that have a problem, that can prove it to them that they have a problem, and that they will like get helped in the future. So, or get help in the future. So that's something that has to change, and I'm not like defending the brand for, but for all the rest I've had good experience with it, so I don't get why she gets so much hate from a makeup brand. Like, I don't get it, because the prices aren't even that high. They're like worth it. They're not like, I think a liquid is $17, and I have nothing against Jeffree or Kat Von D. Like, I like them as well, so I don't have anything about them. But I think their liquids are around the same price, and then you can say, yeah, but blah blah blah. But no, because and Jeffree's well, you can say it might have done it all on itself, but I don't really think that. There's a team behind those people all the time, because they were public figures as well. So I don't get when people buy Jeffree Stars and get from these liquid lipsticks and then going to bash Kylie off for expensive price, and I think, what are you doing? But I do get about the shipping then, because the shipping in America is expensive. The shipping to Europe is actually less expensive if you compare to the American one. So I find you should do like that from $100 or something you should get off, and that it should like lower down anyway, like go to $7 or $5 even. Like she should be easily possible to do that. Like there's no way she can't do that, because her company is making so much money that they won't feel it. So I hope that's going to change as well, like the pricing and the shipping. But that's the only thing when I say, like, that's why I have a feeling that most people that are being negative are just anti her and not know anything about the product, or just don't like it because it's hers, because they give the same money or more money on other celebrities of known people. So it's a bit, you know, then I don't know, and they still like complain about the price, and I'm like, come on, think before you say something. But that's my opinion, of course. And the last thing I want to talk about is about the eye palette. The eye palette is only just announced and just come out. I've ordered mine. I was one of the lucky ones to get it with the first batch. Not get it, but you know, order it. And same thing happened. She got bashed before it even like went up, like before it launched, because it looked like Shan OX or XO, I have no idea. But that YouTuber, I know the YouTuber, that don't really follow her, so I don't know like her name properly. The only thing that looked the same was the size of the palette itself, and then like the shadows, like were 9 shadows and like 3, you know, 3. That was the only thing that looked the same. The color was different, the packaging was different, like the front, the back was different of packaging. The colors were different. Okay, they were natural colors both. Kylie was way more, even more warmer and bronzer and more matte than the other girls' ones. So I don't really know why they should hate on it so bad again. Plus they're going like, Kylie's charging $42. Her palette was $22, but her palette was from BH Cosmetics or something, like collabed with them. And I have no idea how they will compare, but I'm very like, because now I think the other girl's palette is in sales for €11, so I'm kind of tempted to buy that one and like compare it myself, because I can't help but think €5, no, $5 is it? Around $5 or even less. I think $5 for one shadow. That is not expensive. MAC is like $10 or something or more. So I don't find Kylie's eyeshadow palette that expensive. Like she could charge so much more and still get the money for it. So I kind of appreciate it that she doesn't ask like crazy amounts of money and she goes for 42. Well, it does seem me a good price for the quality of the shadows, because they look very pigmented. So I hope when I get it in my mail, like in a few weeks hopefully, that I can confirm that it's really worth the price. But I think it is, and I would love to be able to compare it to the other palette to see if it's like worth the like more price. But of course the other palette, so it's not, if you can't buy that one, because the colours aren't the same at all. I don't get how people see that. They must have had very bad eyes, or just find something dupes very easily. But for me, dupes have to be spot on. Same as all these Colourpop colours were duped for Kylie, and they thought Kylie just took the colour over. Bullshit. I had so many of those colours from Colourpop and they were not the same at all. Dolce K, they give Bianca from Colourpop as a dupe, and I think another one, but I don't know which one. Another one, but they don't look K as well. They don't look anything like Dolce K. It's so like unique, it doesn't look like it. I also said 22 was a dupe for something Colourpop. Doesn't look like it. 22 is also very unique shade. Same with Quad K, very unique. Same with Candy K. They compared to Clueless and some other Colourpops, doesn't come near it. It's so different. So if you don't want to spend the money on Kylie, fine, don't do it. But don't say you can be cheaper off at Colourpop, because I don't think they have much spot on dupes for Kylie. Plus the quality from Kylie is for me better. If for you Colourpop works better, of course, spend $5 in place of $17. I don't want to be the defensive or the no fangirl from Kylie, because I'm not. I don't hate the Kardashians. I'm not a fan of the Kardashians, but I find them okay. So same with Kylie, she's cool. Like I like her clothing once in a while. I like what she does with her hair. That's something I love Kylie for. Her hair and her makeup are amazing, are on point, and I love that she is herself. Like she doesn't the style that is on trend. She has her own trend, she does her own thing. That's something I appreciate her for, but that doesn't make me a fan, because I'm a bit too old to fangirl over people. I find myself, I don't really like to fangirl. I like to like people, and otherwise just not caring. I'm not really a hater or a disliker. So, but I wanted to put this on YouTube. Beside all of this hate that she gets, I want to have a more positive video, and so you can watch from someone who does enjoy the product, that isn't paid for it to say it, that buys everything with her own money. But for me, they just work very good, and I'm very happy that I finally have a liquid lipstick brand that works perfectly for me. So thank you, Kylie, for that, and I hope you have a lot more success with your whole makeup brand. And I hope the people that watch this video are not gonna hate on me, but are going to understand me. And if they don't understand me, you can always have your opinion, your own opinion, and it doesn't matter if you don't agree with me. But I just hope that you can be like, that you can react as an adult on it and not going to be childish and hurtful. So I just hope that we can end this conversation with a smile, and I will see you maybe another time on this channel for something, I don't know yet. But if you would like me to do my English channel, let me know. Let me know. Bye bye!